Hey guys, what's going on? This is OTK Charlie, the one and only OTK Charlie here. We are doing a Hieratic deck profile of post-March ban list. Alright, this is what I'm going to be playing at regionals happening in Rosemont, Illinois. Hopefully I see a lot of you guys there. But yes, this is what I'm going to be playing, guys. I looked at the guys from YCS Miami's build, and it was a pretty solid Hieratic build. But he had a few cards that I really liked and I didn't really like. This card right here he played. It's a wing beat of Giant Dragon. Return one face-up level 5 or higher Dragon type monster you control to the hand, and destroy all spell and trap cards on the field. I like that, but I don't like the fact of returning it to the hand. See, I can see you comboing off with a Sue, special Sue. Okay, now you go into a Wing Beat, and then you special summon a Sue again for the OTK. But what I've been doing was, I replaced that with Stamping Destruction. Activate only if you control a face-up Dragon type monster. Select one spell or trap card on the field, destroy it, and inflict 500 damage to its controller. I feel like that is very, very strong to play in this deck. So, you got 1500 burn damage right here, okay? But, you don't have to return a dragon on your side of the field, which makes this card more playable than this one, because, you know, we all know how Hieratics work out. You have to go into combos, and you go into autumn, and then whatnot. Sometimes you just have to, like, I really don't want to go for the OTK, right? Or have a Red Eyes on the field, or like a Sue, and be like, okay, I return it, destroy all cards. I'd rather have a Sue on the field, or an Autumn, and say they have one back row, go Stamping Destruction, destroy, you take 500 damage, plus the 8200 OTK damage, so that's 8700 8,700 damage dealt with. But let's go on to the deck. So I changed it. I didn't really like the Curse of Dragon, but it makes you allow to make more plays with S-Set and Nefet. So, and then you play the Luster Dragon and then the Wattail. People don't realize why you had to play both of these, because if you're getting Gozen matched, I think that's what it is, or Gozen matched, or I don't know, rivalry. It's diverse. So you have a dark, you have a light, and then you have a wind. And I play one Battle Fader. I like playing the Battle Fader because, alright, you attack. Alright, I drop Battle Fader. I have it on the field. Now, if I can't go off, like say, I have S-Set on the field, and I can just tribute it for S-Set, and then I could go for Sue, and then you go for, and then you just, I don't know, so many opportunities can happen. I play 3 cards. You gotta play card cards in the deck because you gotta get the Heretics in your hand. 3 Birdman. You gotta have 3 because so you can do the Red Eyes Dragon combo, and then go into Stardust or Scrap Dragon. I play 1 Gores. I feel like you gotta play Gores because it's Gores, and you're playing no traps. You're playing 14 spells, 24 monsters. And then you're playing the 3 assets. You have to play the 3 Nefets. Asset Nefet. I was thinking about playing 2 Nefets, but I'm debating. I need your guys' input on if I should play 2 Nefet or 3 Nefet, because this is a 41 card deck. You gotta play a 3 Sue, 3 Tef Nuit. If you don't play a 3 Sue or 3 Tef Nuit, so you should just stop playing this game. Cookie Murder Dragu, I like this card a lot because if they're open, you attack, they take 1900, they can't do anything about it because with that, your opponent can't switch to summon any light or dark monsters. So, you're playing Cast Dragons, you leave this card on the field, they can't get over it. The only card they can get over it is if they book it, and they run it over, or they Dark Hole it, or they just crash into a Thunder King. Otherwise, it's real. This card like just stops Cast Dragons or any other deck that summons light or dark. Then obviously you gotta play the 1 Red Eyes. Man, with this March ban list, I felt like they should have brought this back at 2 and limited some Cast Dragon to make it balance out a little, but it's Konami. You gotta play 2 Trags, so you can get your Gustav Max off play, and also to stop getting OTK'd. So if you have Trag and the next turn you do something happens, you go Gustav, you flip 2000 and you attack him for 3000, that's 5000 damage right there. It's also good. And when you do, guys, when you do overlay for Red Eyes and Gustav, and Trag, I like to you go to Gustav, and then I like to detach the Red Eyes, because if your opponent Monster Reborns your Red Eyes, they're not really going to do anything with it, really. But if they do it with Trag, they could just steal a monster, they could XYZ, so I prefer to leave Trag on. Then you gotta play your Book of Moon, Dark Hole, 2 Lances, 1 Heavy, 2 Seal. I wish they brought this at 3. This is, oh my god. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 day apiece because of ban list. I would play 3, but it's fine. I feel like with the 1 day apiece, the Tragodias, the Battle Fader, I feel like you have some pretty good protection in the Gores. 2 Pots, and then obviously my tech choices, Stamping Destruction. So this is my Hieratic build. I did look at other people's builds. YCS Miami, I always look at YCS's because YCS's are a whole bunch of people there, and the decks that make it farther must be doing something correct in the deck and how they play it, obviously. This is my build on how to think. I feel like Hieratics, no one's really giving them a chance. They're like under the radar right now. So, and then side, depending on what they're playing, run the Exodius, so you can recycle stuff. 2 Maxi, 2 Royals. I'm still working on other stuff to put in. So if you guys have any text, let me know. I'm playing the Scrap and Stardust, the only 2 level 8 synchros that are still around. Then I'm playing 1 Adrius, 3 Gaia Chargers. I call them Gaia Charger. I don't know why. 3 Atoms, Exabeetle, 4 Sulcus. This card's gonna get some play. You're not always gonna bring it out, but it's one of these cards that in those situations you gotta bring it out. I play Photon Strike Bouncer. I'm thinking about putting 2 in. I'm not sure because I have an empty space right there. Gustav Max, and then the 1 Terrace. So this is my deck, guys. What I'm gonna be playing at the regionals. It's the Nile regionals, but they're going to be moving it to Rosemont, where I believe the YCS was held for Chicago, because they're expecting a lot of people to come, like 600 people, something like that, crazy. So this is probably going to be the biggest regionals I've ever been to. Besides, my first regional was at the Countryside, and not Countryside, the one in Lindenhurst by Extreme Games. So I thought it was pretty cool. So guys, let me know about how you feel on this deck. Any, please net deck this, and then like just give me props, like to say like, oh yeah, I got it off of Bokiki Charlie. Please use this deck and tell me feedback on it. So guys, remember to subscribe to me and subscribe to Rex Tank. Peace out, guys.